I'd like to just have a little look, just for a few minutes. Okay. Just press. Here it is.
We have to all look at what we do every day, and together I want us all to look at what we can do differently every day. As I look round, I can tell some of you get on really well with some people and really badly with other people. Some of you feel left out, some of you feel like you don't get the respect you deserve. But you can change all that by the way you are yourselves.
It's what? Yeah. Fleas, bro. Fleas where? Where's fleas? There should be 39 sheep. Yeah, I see it. So what we need to do is you don't want to push them too fast. You just want to walk behind them gently and make a little bit of noise so that they come towards us. Don't go running at them.
It was so much fun. That's my feeling. It was so intense. Absolutely like riding on roller skates because you didn't know what was going to happen next. We were making it up as we went along.
Yeah, it's great. It's great because that's the second ever visit.
Yeah. I mean, they really threw a massive challenge to us because the first group loved camping, so we thought they would. And they absolutely hated it, and clearly they felt it was the biggest insult to their dignity. It was just such a steep learning curve, but it was incredibly enriching because we were all in it. There was like no way out now. You know, these kids and us, we were going to make this work.
All that your focus was on was the group, what we're doing this week and how we're going to kind of shape this and also how we're going to make this meaningful, because that was always in our minds. Like we knew that we had no right to exist as a charity unless those children moved forward each week and could go back and thrive. We managed 1 year of 25 visits at Mum's, and then it was just clear that it wasn't sustainable. I actually came for a cup of tea in the village with a friend, and they said, there's a farm sale on the hill. And I thought, wow, farms never come up round here, so, you know, I don't even know how we'll do it. I don't know how we'd ever afford a farm, but let's go and have a look. So I drove past and just looked through the courtyard and was like, that's my dream. Everything that I sort of imagined Jamie's farm to be one day was epitomised in this place, the courtyard, just this beautiful Cotswold stone. With the help of some amazing people, we went about raising the money and bought this place and got the keys February 2010.
I joined Jamie's farm 13 years ago now. I came down for an interview day and it was hugely powerful in itself. One of the things that we did was getting stuck in the Land Rover on a boggy field, and Jamie having to be rescued by Dougie in the tractor. And moments like that where the kids are all there with you, getting stuck into a really tough job, alongside young people, all in it together, I had a chance to see the difference it was making. Here was a charity that was specifically targeting young people who otherwise were likely to never have that chance to contribute and to achieve and to show what they can do if they're given the opportunity.
It was in response to demand, in response to being able to hire great people to deliver wonderful weeks. And as a result of amazing people who were willing to fund our work, we bought the Hereford farm. In 2016, we went on to Monmouth. We also set up the Waterloo farm in London. 2017, we took on the lease on the Lewis farm. Skipton arrived in about 2021. And then last year, we bought the neighbouring farm here at Shockwick. So that gets us to 7. We always had this idea of a kind of hub model where you'd have farms really close to each other, where 2 groups of children would visit separately, but where the staff could act as kind of a support for each other. For years, we farmed the neighbouring farm. David Goulston, I think, liked the idea of us continuing to farm it forever, and farming it in partnership between us was just like a really lovely thing. And I remember the conversation when he was very ill, just saying, we can carry on your legacy if you like. We needed to raise 5 million to buy Shockwick. Through quite a kind of complicated process, we managed to raise those funds, some of it from private individuals and then Triodos Bank, who've supported us with other purchases. Just over a year ago, we got the keys and arrived at Lower Shockwick, and have spent the last year just really making it our own and improving the land, improving the fencing, planting hedges, repairing the house ready for children to arrive next October.
It's almost vital for us as a charity to keep moving forward. How do we improve the sector so that young people who haven't even been to the farm are benefiting from our model.
Really excited by us sharing what we know makes the biggest difference to young people and trying to communicate that to schools, other youth leaders, people working with young people.
What's been amazing about 15 years is week in, week out. Every Friday we get an email that says all of the amazing things that have happened at all of the farms. We get the teachers' feedback, and we're still just amazed at how positive that is.
What I've learned is the faith that if something is good and it works, you'll bring other people along with you. 3 people who've come back this year came here as kids and now they're teaching. So for me, that is the ultimate, is that they really want to put back into people, that they have faith in that process.
To those young people who come to the farms, I'd like to say thank you for teaching us, for uplifting us in more difficult moments, seeing their optimism in the face of a lot of the challenges they face day to day. I'd really like to thank them for bringing all of that to the farm.